You know, life's got a way of throwing us curveballs, and sometimes those curveballs turn into skeletons in our closet. You know, those secrets, mistakes, or regrets that we're not exactly proud of. But here's the thing, trying to hide them or pretend they don't exist often just makes things worse. Instead, maybe it's time to take a different approach. If you can't get rid of the skeleton, you'd best teach it to dance. What does that even mean? It means embracing those parts of ourselves that we're not so proud of and finding a way to make them work for us. It's about taking the things that make us feel vulnerable and turning them into something beautiful. Think about it. When we try to lock away our flaws or past mistakes, they just seem to get bigger and more overwhelming. But when we face them head on and learn to laugh at ourselves or find the lesson in them, suddenly they're not so scary anymore. We start to see that those skeletons aren't as monstrous as we thought. They're just part of who we are. And when we teach that skeleton to dance, we're not just accepting our imperfections, we're owning them. We're saying, hey, I've got flaws and I've got stories, and I'm not going to let them define me in a negative way. We're taking control of our narrative and turning what could be a weakness into a strength. So yeah, if you can't get rid of the skeleton, teach it to dance. Let it spin, let it twirl, and let it show off its moves. Because in the end, it's not about hiding who we are, it's about embracing it and finding joy in the imperfections.